So I can't believe it is about a month and a half since I've posted the vlog of the unexpected expectancy when I found out that I'm pregnant. And those of you who have already watched that vlog will know that there was a lot of emotion and I had to deal with all the reality and all of that. But there was so much joy in it. And after I've dealt with all the reality and all of that, I was instantly, me and my family, we were excited about the life and the baby that I was expecting. And that's why they say you're expecting. Because whether it is 5 weeks or 2 weeks or 39 weeks or 40 weeks, once you know that you are carrying a baby, you are expecting to have a baby. That's the next step. That's the next thing that should happen, that there's a baby laying in your arms. And I've just bought maternity pants on the Thursday. That was just over a month ago, on the Thursday. And then on the Friday afternoon, I started having very bad cramps and I started bleeding. Now, with my first two, with my boys and my two previous pregnancies, I got pregnant, or I fell pregnant instantly. The whole pregnancy was relatively smooth. So having a miscarriage wasn't even part of my frame of reference. I didn't even thought about it. I wasn't even afraid of it because I didn't even think about it. So when that happened to me and my family, because they had to go through that whole process with me, I just realized that it is something that you don't expect, and no one can prepare you for that. And even the way that I found out that I had a miscarriage was very traumatic. The way the doctor dealt with it, which I won't go into details now. And no one and nothing can prepare you for that once it happened. And I had to go through all the emotions and the shock and the what's the word, and the grieving, because we were so excited and I was preparing for the baby. And so when I found out that I'd lost my baby, or our baby, I realized that I had to notify my friends, because it was made publicly on my Facebook and obviously with the vlog I had. And my kids were so excited, they told everybody. They asked me if they can tell people and friends about it, and in the beginning I was like a bit reluctant, but then I was like, you know, it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a baby, so let them share the joy and the expectancy of having a sibling, another sibling. And I decided to put it on my personal Facebook page that I've lost my baby, because there were so many friends that would come up to me after I had 3 days of just crying and 2 friends that were there for me, you know, and obviously my husband, because I was just so sad. I was in total shock. And I didn't want to put people in the position where they come up to me and say, how are you and your baby doing? Or I found out that you're pregnant, then I had to, be like, I've lost my baby. And I realized that people feel bad. I'm okay with it because I know that they really just care about me, and that's why they ask. But I realized that I don't want to put them through that unnecessarily. So to have a miscarriage is something that you can't be prepared. You can't prepare yourself for it. And as many things in your life, you can't really know what a person is going through if you haven't gone through it yourself. And even if you've gone through it yourself, everyone handles it in a different way. You can put yourself in that position of how it might feel, but you won't really understand until it happens to you. And after I've shared that I had a miscarriage, there were so many of my friends, even friends and friends that I didn't even know that they had a miscarriage. One of my friends, once they saw my post on Facebook, they've sent me a personal WhatsApp telling me that they had 5 miscarriages, and I didn't even realize it, or I didn't even know it, because people don't always share it. And I then just again realized that it is so important to share all the happiness in your life, but also to share when you are just feeling overwhelmed or when something traumatic happens in your life, because then your friends are there to hold your hands and help you and carry you with your husband and obviously and with God. So it is so important to share what's happening in your life so that you can share all the joys in your life and have people celebrate all of that. But also when you're going through a difficult time, that people know that they can come and talk to you because you really will understand, because you have been through it, and that you can have the support that you need. So for everyone who had a miscarriage, I feel your pain.